Hi, it's Punk Pup. Um, Sorry for background noise. Uh, my family's home again because it's the weekend. So, let's get into the topic for this video. The misuse of labels and terms in the queer community. Um, oh yeah, sorry. Sorry if my mic sounds weird. I'm using my AirPods microphone instead of my iPad microphone, so I might sound different. My apologies for that. Anyways, back on topic, the misuse of labels in the queer community. For the first topic of today, we're talking about demi boy lesbians. To note, I am only talking about labels and terms that do affect me because I am a demi boy gay, so yeah, let's get into that. Um, Sorry for that pause. Uh, Demi boy is a gender identity that partially identifies as a boy or a man and partially as non-binary. Wikipedia, like actual Wikipedia, the LGBTQ wiki, the gender wiki, and the non-binary wiki all support this claim. If you look up demi boy on any of those platforms, they will give you the definition of, partially being a man, partially being non-binary. You might not know about this term, but there's another term called demi-mask, which is similar to demi-boy, but there's one major difference. Demi-mask partially identify their gender is partially masculine. They're not inherently a male, so, if they're a demi-mask and they're lesbian, completely valid. There is a flag for demi-mask, and they're similar with demi-boy, but the demi boy flag has. I just got a weird Discord notification. Anyways, the demi boy flag has a white stripe in the middle, and the demi mask flag has a blue stripe in the middle. I will put up the flags in my video to show the difference more. Again, the major difference between demi boy and demi mask is demi boys partially identify as men, and demi mask partially identifies masculine. Lesbianism is a male exclusionary identity. No male aligned identity can be a lesbian, and lesbians cannot be attracted to male aligned people. Lesbians don't like men. That is simply what that means. Demi boys are partially non-binary, so they can be lesbians. No, we cannot. No, 100% no. We we partially identify. We partially identify as men. We are male aligned. We are a male aligned identity. We cannot be lesbians. Demi boys can be straight, but if you are a demi boy and you don't want to identify as such, you can identify as gynosexual, which is the attraction to women regardless of one's own gender. It is, I guess you could say, an umbrella term for any identity that likes women. And on that topic, demi-girl gays. Whew, okay, anyways, this is pretty much the same argument as before. Demi-girl is a gender identity that partially identifies as being a woman or a girl. Demi-femme is which is a cannot speak. Demi-femme is a partially feminine gender identity, while demi-girls are a partially girl identity, a female identity. Partially female identity. Gay is a female exclusionary identity. No female aligned identity can be gay, and no gay person can be attracted to female aligned people. Since demigirls are a female aligned identity, they cannot be gay, and it's homophobic to do so. And it's lesbophobic to say demiboys can be lesbians. It's saying men can be lesbians and lesbians can like men, and it's saying gays can like women and women can be gay, which the entire use of gay being used as an umbrella term, it's a whole other video. I have made a video about it, and I might remake it because it was kind of short, and I should probably go more into detail about it. So, it was also a response video to someone, so I'm more focused on responding to them than explaining my point, which I did explain my point very well, I think, but it won't hurt to go back and revisit it and redo it. Anyways, Demi girls can be straight, but if you don't want to identify as such, you can identify as androsexual, which is the attraction to men regardless of one's own gender. Yeah. Anyways, the next point we're talking about, this one is so aggravating. Bisexual gays. I'm gonna give you a moment to let that sink in. They are bisexual and homosexual. I do not understand how that works. Who in their right mind thinks, yeah, you can be bisexual and gay. You can totally be both of them. This is not Pokemon. You don't gotta catch them all. You can't catch them all. Like, you cannot be, oh my god. You cannot be two sexual orientations at once. You cannot stack them like that. They are not stackable like that. No. What? Like, you can be arrow ace and gay, and arrow ace and bisexual. But that is not the same as being bisexual and gay. How does that work? How the hell does that work? Going ASMR, what the fuck does that mean? Anyways, you cannot be bisexual and gay. You cannot be pansexual and gay. You cannot be any of that. Like I said, you cannot stack them on top of each other like that. That is not how it works. You can have a strong preference for men and be bisexual. You can have a strong preference for men and be omnisexual. But you still like women to some extent. Gay is not a or situation kind of thing. Like if you identify as gay, if you say you are gay, that means you do not like women at all. That is why. Like, no one says lesbians can like men. So why can you say gay people can like women? Well, people do say lesbians can like men, but everyone jumps on their ass and be like, that's homophobic, which it very much is. It is very much homophobic. And more specifically, lesbophobic. Even though homophobic it includes lesbianism. Because homophobic. Which, whatever. But, it's weird. It's also disgusting. You say you're gay, but you like women. Like I said before, gay is a female exclusionary identity. You cannot be a woman and be gay, and you cannot be gay and like women. That is not what gay is. And it's homophobic to say so. And I know what I'm about to say is used a lot to be an actual bigot. But if you're bisexual and gay, if you say you are both of those, you make the community look like a joke. You make the queer community look like a joke. Because this isn't like, oh yeah, your completely valid identity that I personally do not agree with. Which it's not even that, it's not an agree, disagree kind of thing, but whatever is invalid and makes the community look like a joke. It's not that. It's not the, my little feelings got hurt. I do not like your identity. I'm going to say you make the community look like a joke. It's a, you honestly are being harmful to community and make us look bad. And make us look stupid. And make us look like a joke. Because bisexual gays is like bisexual straights. If you saw a girl, right? She's bisexual, but she has a heavy preference for men. And she said, I'm bisexual straight because I just like men more. That's so ignorant and stupid. That's honestly, what? I'm sorry, but even if we're talking about straight people, which I understand that a lot of the community do not like straight people, which is honestly kind of stupid. Like, out of jokes. Like, obviously, like, haha, straight people, you're basic, haha. Jokes, honest jokes. But there are people who seriously believe that, straight people are horrible. Straight people are horrible. In which, yeah, majority of homophobes are straight. Are not queer at all themselves. But what about these people that are in our own community doing this kind of shit? Is that not homophobic to you at all? If you hate homophobia so bad that you would say you hate all straight people because they're homophobes, wouldn't you also say about these people? You hate all homophobes? I don't know, I'm just going on a weird little tangent thing going on, but where was I at? Oh yeah, you make the community look like a joke, because honestly, I know this point is used a lot to, like, for genuine bigotry. Like, they say, oh, non-binary people make the community look like a joke. Pansexual people make the community... Who just barked? Anyways, like, they say, pansexual people make the community look like a joke. Xenogenders, all that kind of shit. They're like, oh, you make us look like a joke. I'm pretty sure bisexual, homosexual people make us look more like a joke than people going, yeah, my gender feels like a dog. Like, honestly. And I know, the main issue with this, like I said, this video is about the misuse of labels in the community. This is the major one of misusing labels in the community, because this technically is a valid identity, but the issue is the way you're using labels. Because if you said bisexual, homo, romantic, that's valid. Bisexual with a preference for a certain gender, perfectly fine. But the issue comes from the continuous misuse of labels and the homophobia that is dragged along with that misuse. Because you aren't just misusing a label and causing no harm. You're misusing a label and bringing tons of harm because by using that label you are saying gay people, gay men, gay people can like women, which also furthers the narrative that gay people need to find the right woman to be straight, or lesbians need to find the right men to be straight, you know? Because we've been told this constantly by homophobes because, you know, the entire just find the right person to be straight kind of thing is a major thing about them. They're like, you need to be straight, and you just believe you're gay because you haven't found the right woman, you know? You aren't intentionally, I don't believe people are intentionally furthering this harmful narrative, but they still are. And even using simple logic and not going into this deep stuff, using simple logic, how the hell do you think people are going to react when you say you're bisexual and gay? How do you think people are going to react to that? What are your thoughts? It's it doesn't matter if it's what you're comfortable with, because people use that excuse a lot of the time to excuse bigotry. They'll say, I'm not comfortable with gay people being around my kids. Would you think that's okay? No, because it's blatant homophobia. But it's okay to say gay men, gay people can like women by saying you're bisexual and gay. And you saying you're gay and you like women. That's not okay because you're queer. That's not okay because you are in the LGBTQ plus community. I genuinely do not understand a lot of people when it comes to this. How can you defend this? How can you look at bisexual lesbians or bisexual gays and be like, yeah, there's no issue with this label. There's no issue with it. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, I understand that it implies that lesbians can like men and gays can like women, but it's completely fine. It's completely fine. No, the fuck it's not. It is not at all perfectly fine. It's homophobia. Blatant homophobia. That is simply what it is. And I don't even think anyone seriously identifies as bi and gay. I think it's a bait thing. I think it's bait because I don't think anyone in their right mind goes, yeah, I'm bisexual and homosexual. Well, I'm bisexual and gay. It's the misuse of labels. The simple misuse of labels is what causes this massive amount of homophobia. And this is why labels have definitions. That's why I'm naming this video. Labels have definitions. Fucking use them. It's so infuriating, y'all. It is so infuriating. That's all I have to say. That is all I have to say about this. Have a good day, night, life. I'm too tired for this. Bye!